Well, thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. It's a pleasure to have, even though we're distance apart with all that's happening with COVID. And on top of that, now you guys have to make decisions. What's going to happen? What's going to transpire for you guys going into the next story of your life? And that is basically choosing a college or a degree that is basically going to take you to the next level. It's nice to know that the University of Arizona, we're just 45 minutes away from your campus or Imperial Valley, that we can start your story. And if you may allow the University of Arizona be part of your story, that will be so wonderful. We have a good presentation today. We have some panel students actually that will join us in a few minutes. And let me share my next screen. This is how we're going to transpire. This is the agenda. Even though we have 45 minutes, it may not be enough time to go over so many questions you might ask or have for on behalf of the University of Arizona, Yuma, or even main campus. We would encourage you to stay locally. That way you can save money. At the same time, get a very reputable degree with a very reputable university, which is the University of Arizona, Yuma. So let me introduce myself. My name is Alberto Urbieta. I'm the Senior Academic Program Coordinator, Outreach Coordinator. And then my colleague, she's also in the presentation, Sierra Dunn. She's an Outreach STEM Coordinator. She will be probably be answering all your questions at the end, okay? And then we have ambassadors from the University of Arizona. These are your local ambassadors that actually come from your community. We have Ashley Gonzalez, Jessica Stevens, Summer Davis, and Juan Carlos Alcala Gonzalez, also from Imperial Valley. They'll be sharing with you what they have to say about transferring from high school they attended to community college, whether it's IVC or AWC together, and then eventually at U of A Yuma. We're gonna start with this nice video that we put together as a team. And this video will give you, hopefully it will enlighten you to all the information, all the data that we can put together. You know, we can talk for hours, but this video is so condensed that we'll have almost every answer that you probably have. If not, don't worry, because at the end of the presentation, the video, we'll have the students come in and do their little story. But then after that, I'm gonna show you 3 different QR codes that have a lot of information about our programs, about our location, everything you need to know about the University of Arizona. And we want you to join that by using those QR codes. And then at the end, there'll be some questions and answers session, and Sierra will help me with that as well, okay? So
Alberto, can you go full screen with this on your display settings at the top?
I believe full screen, let me see.
Display settings at the top.
Okay, hold on. My displays, I don't see it here.
Display settings, your cursor's almost on it. Right next to it.
Right
to the right.
there. Oh, yeah. This one, sorry. So.
Swap presenter view.
Is that right there? Is that better?
There you go.
All right, thank you. All right, so let's start with the video, guys. And again, pay attention to this video because it has a lot of good information. And our team put it together. So you have students, you have interns, and you have Sierra in there. So it's done by students. So to really show you that what we have to offer here at U of A Yuma. Let's get started, okay?
Welcome to the University of Arizona Yuma campus. We are an extension of the University of Arizona Tucson main campus. The University of Arizona was Arizona's first university before Arizona became a state. We are in the top 1% of universities worldwide and voted best value by the Princeton Review. The University of Arizona Yuma is one of 9 distance campuses that brings bachelor's and graduate degrees all over Arizona. Our campus serves the Yuma, La Paz, and Imperial counties while meeting the needs of students and their future employers in our community. Our students are Yuma, La Paz, and Imperial County residents who can't or don't want to leave their hometown for an education. This is what students have to say. I chose U of A Yuma because of the convenience of being able to stay in Yuma, also being able to work a full-time job as well. Classes work with my schedule.
And then the flexibility, it was fun because they had classes in the afternoon. I was able to balance work and family while attending school. I started my 4-year degree at Arizona Western College and graduated at the University of Arizona.
I chose Yuma just because ease of access. It's right here in my hometown of Yuma, and their class schedule just made things easier for my work schedule as well.
You're saving money, which is a huge help. That was like the main thing. I never had to leave home to finish my bachelor's degree.
I earned the same degree as main campus, but in Yuma.
As part of Arizona's first university, the University of Arizona Yuma serves our diverse regional community with student-centered teaching and learning experiences that inspire lifelong learning and empower students to achieve their educational, professional, and personal goals. We've got a big picture mission with a local focus. Through community partnerships, cooperative extension, and a satellite campus, the University of Arizona is making a big impact right here in Yuma.
The University of Arizona Yuma campus offers 20 bachelor's degree programs under our 4-pillar model, which includes agriculture, technology, engineering, and health and safety. How do we choose our programs here? Well, we asked our community and industries what areas they needed employees in and built our degrees around the available jobs in our area. At the University of Arizona Yuma, there is a 100% job placement rate among our graduates. Embedded in our curriculum is an opportunity for leadership experiences through a preceptorship class, research with local industries, and internships for college credit. The University of Arizona Yuma has over 10 years of building relationships in the Yuma and LaCrosse community, and a 5-year partnership with the Imperial Valley community. The University of Arizona Yuma can help you find the best fit.
So how does the University of Arizona Yuma campus work? We are a transfer university in Yuma, relying on our partnerships with Arizona Western College in Yuma and Imperial Valley College in Central California. You'll begin your journey as a Western Cat at Arizona Western College or a Valley Cat at IVC. During your 2 years at the community college, you'll complete an associate's degree and/or prerequisite and lower division courses. Then you'll transfer to the University of Arizona Yuma to complete your bachelor's degree within 2 years. The best place to start is at your community college transfer center to consider your university options. Should you choose us, it's never too early to speak to one of our academic advisors. We have carefully curated 8-semester plans for each of our majors that help guide your academic planning from your first semester at the community college to your last semester at the University of Arizona Yuma. Check with your transfer center to make an appointment or drop in with one of our advisors. Once you've had a conversation about which major you'll choose and how close you are to transferring, speak to our enrollment counselor to get started on your admissions application.
To make an appointment with an academic advisor, find the 8-semester plan, UA Bridge application, and many other resources. Check our app by scanning the QR code.
The app is a useful portal for Yuma students, both current and future. Gathered in one place are all the links, information, and services that students will need. The app has 4 main areas: home, links, plans, and more.
The 8-semester plan page contains PDFs with the classes that every student will need to graduate with a chosen degree. From the very first semester of the community college until graduation from UAZ Yuma. This will help students plan their classes each semester. Clicking on the chosen semester plan brings up a detailed view.
There are many factors that go into making a decision about the physical location you'll earn your bachelor's degree from. This information should assist you in making a better decision based on cost. The cost of tuition at the University of Arizona Yuma is $350 per credit hour or $400 per credit hour for engineering programs. That's roughly half of main campus tuition cost. Plus, you're only attending the University of Arizona Yuma for your junior and senior years of college. During your first 2 years at the community college, you'll be paying much lower prices for the same lower division classes you would take on main campus. If you are eligible for AWC's Yuma Promise and receive scholarships, you're in for some major savings. We don't want paying for college to be something you worry about. Our guaranteed tuition plan ensures that your tuition rate won't change. No increases, no surprises.
The Bridge Scholarship is the first scholarship you can apply for the U of A, long before you commit to it. As a community college student, you can complete the 5-minute application and have access to a dedicated University of Arizona transfer staff and counselor. Be the first to know about the transfer events and earn a $2,000 renewable scholarship if you maintain a minimum of a 2.5 GPA. Scan the QR QR code to apply now.
Financing your future is top of mind when considering a bachelor's degree. Scholarship Universe is the University of Arizona's state-of-the-art matching system for scholarship opportunities. Based on a simple questionnaire, it provides students with personalized results, reducing the amount of time otherwise spent looking through multiple scholarship sites. Over the years, Scholarship Universe has helped Wildcats find millions of dollars to supplement students' educational funding.
UAZ Yuma also provides a comprehensive scholarship list that is updated in real time. You can access it through the app or the GoAS website.
The first step to financial aid and scholarships is the Fafsa. The free application for federal student aid must be filled out each year in order to be eligible for financial assistance. While it is best to start filling out your FAFSA by October 1st each year, if you miss that date, it's not too late. Aid is still available. March 1st is the University of Arizona's priority date for applying for financial aid.
The University of Arizona is located in Yuma, Arizona, serving 5,000 square miles and a population of 400,000. Right in the middle of the winter vegetable capital of the world, our classes are taught in multiple locations in order to better utilize the resources each building has to offer. For instance, the Yuma Agriculture Center boasts 274 acres of farmland used for research in addition to multiple laboratories and classroom space. The San Luis Technology Institute provides an educational environment complete with Raspberry Pis and both Dell and PCs with all the necessary software for our informatics and computer science degrees. The engineering building includes a solar line and thousands of square feet available for students to design, build, and test their projects.
According to our community partners reports, a large number of students go on to college but drop out and do not complete their degrees. At the end of year one, 50% of students drop out and 62% by the end of year 3. We understand that success is more than just access to education. The University of Arizona Yuma staff and faculty team will assist students to help identify and reduce students' barriers, allowing them to complete a bachelor's degree and find a career.
We are committed.
Welcome to the University of Arizona.
Oops, what happened? Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the University of Arizona Yuma campus. We are an extension
I
of the
apologize for
University of
that. Let me get it
Arizona
back where it was.
Tucson main campus. The University of Arizona
Hold on. Let me just move it up. I apologize for
was
that. I don't know
Arizona's
how come it moved. I am so sorry. We're about right here.
The University of Arizona Yuma staff and faculty team will assist students to help identify and reduce students' barriers, allowing them to complete a bachelor's degree and find a career.
We are committed to preparing our students for many local career opportunities. So how do we do that? By providing 20 bachelor degrees under our 4 pillars: agriculture, technology, engineering, and health and safety. Go to yuma.arizona.edu.
You need to share your screen again, Alberto.
We understand that experiential
me check it, 'cause I
career-based
just
learning
changed the-
decreases barriers for students. These are some of the partnerships we
Hold on.
welcome to.
We're having difficulty here with. I'm sorry. I just tried to move the screen, and I guess I must have hit something. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Share that again. PowerPoint, that's where we left off. I am so sorry, what happened here.
Welcome to the University of Arizona Yuma campus. We are an extension
I think it's
college
right.
and beyond. What they learn here will help them find purpose with much more than academics.
Do you see it better,
At the
Sarah?
University of Arizona Yuma, we will continue to nurture the students through college and beyond. What they learn here will help them find purpose and launch a successful, rewarding career. We promise to exceed your expectations of what a higher education institution offers.
As a current or incoming community college student, it's important that you start planning your university transfer as soon as possible for the smoothest transition, of course. Think of your first semester at the community college day one of your bachelor's degree pathway. Think about what career you see yourself and work backwards from there. What is the career that you want? What bachelor's degree is required to get that career? Which university offers that degree? What coursework do I need to be taking now that is required to transfer to that degree?
We are all happy to have these conversations with you. Your University of Arizona Yuma team is here to make your transition from the community college to the University of Arizona as seamless as possible.
With numerous student clubs and organizations to suit students' interests, there's no shortage of ways to get involved, have fun, and make a difference along with your peers. Studies show that students involved in campus clubs and organizations have higher GPAs and manage their time better.
We offer 20 majors for students to choose from and even more minors that may be added to amplify your degree for the real world while seeking employment. You can expect even more experiences to help you grow personally and professionally through 100% engagement. Our signature student experience that connects Wildcats to life-changing learning experiences. Maybe that's why employers rated the University of Arizona Yuma students as having the skills needed to immediately succeed on the job.
The University of Arizona Yuma has a tutoring center that is built upon a foundation of service to students. At the Tutoring Center, you can expect adaptability, flexibility, and versatility with individual tutors. Tutors will display energy, motivation, and enthusiasm.
We would love to welcome you to the University of Arizona this semester. We are here to make your transition from the community college as smooth as possible in order to put you on the path to earning a quality degree and starting a rewarding career close to home. Follow us on social media for the most up-to-date information. Please contact us anytime. Thanks for watching and bear down.
All right, students, I apologize for the glitch in the technology area. But I noticed that there's a lot of good information in there. Hold on, let me share it again. Can you guys see it? Sarah, can you see it?
Yep, just go ahead and
I'm trying to go to the next slide. It's not moving my slide. Hold on. Let me get off the slide again. Hold on. Hold on, let me get my, for some reason I just lost my screen. Ah.
Alberto, I can go ahead and share mine.
Would you please, because I'm having problems with my computer right now. It seems like it. Can you do that, share, please, Sarah? Yeah, I was going to go to the next slide where the next one is we're going to go to the QRQ. Now, students, if you have, yeah, we passed that. Now, you guys might have some questions more about the University of Arizona. It's nice to actually go to the next slide, please. Yeah, that one. So we're going to put this up so you guys to just, if you have like 1 minute to just get your phones out and just hit that QRQ. This is my session that I have and Sierra have to put together for the entire semester that will allow you to come and visit our, basically visit us individually by Zoom. And we encourage you, bring your parents as well. We can discuss more issues about the University of Arizona, how the process, financial aid, scholarships, internships. I mean, it's a lot of good stuff you can do. I have it 5 different sessions. General sessions, which talks about general information about the University of Arizona, Yuma, or main campus in Tucson. Or basically, the second one is agriculture. Any areas in agriculture, you have particular questions about those degrees. We'll talk them in a few minutes. The third one is actually engineering, which basically allows you to talk about or discuss questions about engineering that you have and the programs that we have here in Yuma or at main campus. The third one is technology. These are degrees that are based on, that are geared toward more like homeland security, computer science, all those nice computer technology degrees that you have here in Yuma. And the last one is health and safety, which includes like family studies, human services, all of those associates of arts or arts degrees that we have here. So if you have already done that, please take your time to get that done. Let's go to the next slide, Sierra, please. Now, we actually do the presentations next. I'm sorry, let's do the presentation for the students. Now, who wants to be the first ones? We have now ambassadors. Go to the next one, Sierra, the ambassadors. Okay, let me share, hold on. It's probably, yeah, it's, no, the other one. The next one, go up. Okay, let's do, yeah, right there. So let's start with the ambassadors. Ashley, whoever's first, would you guys please join in and share your basically your opinion about how the transition from the high school that you were in Imperial Valley to IVC or AWC, and then U of A, give us your input. So anyone that wants to join in, Jessica, Summers, Juan Carlos, or Ashley, please join. You're muted. Sierra, you're muted.
I'll stop sharing my screen, and Ashley, you can go ahead and turn your video on and go ahead and share your experience.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can see you and hear you.
Yep.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Ashley Gonzalez. I am a current student at Yuma, and I graduated from high school in 2018 from Southwest High School in Imperial Valley. And after that, I started moving a lot. I moved to San Diego for 1 year. I went to college there, and then I moved back to Brawley, and I had to transfer real quick to IVC. So it was a very pleasant experience back when I was in community college, but I still didn't know where I wanted to go. And then I saw Tanya at one of like a little table in IVC one time, and she told me all about U of A. And I was like, well, that is perfect because my parents live in Yuma. So I looked into it, and I decided that I wanted to do the family studies major, and I have a minor in human services. That's what I'm working on right now. And when I transferred, it was so easy. Like they just made it, the whole team made it so easy when I was stressed because I had had so many stressful experiences before. So going with Julia and the enrollment counselor and everyone else, it was just so easy, and they made it a very cool experience to go through, because it could be a little tedious, but the whole UA team was just amazing the whole time.
Okay.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
All right, next we'll have Jessica.
All right. My name is Jessica. I'm 28 years old, and I'm a student and student worker at Yuma. I have kind of a winding path to Yuma, so I'll just start with high school. My stepdad was a Marine, so I actually went to 3 high schools. I graduated from one in Dumfries, Virginia, immediately went to a 2-year junior/community college, and all I got there was an Associate of Arts. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I didn't have a focus or a major. I immediately transferred to a 4-year college. Still didn't know what I wanted to do, but I graduated from there in 2013 with the Bachelor of Arts in English Literature. I got a degree in literature because I liked reading, and at the time I was so kind of uneducated, didn't have the resources, so I thought college was just checking a box, so to speak. Because of that indecision though, and that lack of education, I bounced around a lot. I worked for a nonprofit in Tokyo, Japan. I was a wilderness survival trainer in Tennessee, and I was a sommelier in North Carolina. So I was really struggling. None of it really fit. Struggling to find a purpose, so I joined the Army, where I was a human intelligence collector for 4 years. A human intelligence collector is basically someone who talks to people to get information that can help stop the bad guys. Lots of training, lots of schools, great experience. I ended up getting another associate's degree, this time in applied science and intelligence operations. And when I was preparing to get out of the Army and move to Yuma, I wanted to continue those studies because I had finally found what I was interested in 10 years after I started college the first time. And I found Yuma and the Intelligence Studies program. Intelligence is basically like the act of presenting, analyzing, collecting information via people, satellites, open source, anything that you could possibly get your hands on, and then a customer can then use that information to benefit their mission. So like when I was a human intelligence collector in the Army, my customer was military commanders. If you have an intelligence studies major, your customer might be the Department of Homeland Security or the NSA, police, Border Patrol, even civilian companies. Basically, I found the UA-Yuma Intelligence Studies program, and it was such a perfect fit, I couldn't even believe it. And I was gonna do anything to get into it. I was busy preparing to move to Yuma to transfer out of the Army, and the team at UA-Yuma was absolutely relentless and supportive in helping me with the process, because there's so much that has to happen online, and the steps, as Ashley said, was pretty tedious, and they just kept in contact with me until it was all done, until I was in, until I had done every single piece of paperwork from all the different colleges I had been through, all the transcripts and everything. I had already been to 4 colleges with 3 degrees. This is the most accessible, supportive, available college/team that I have ever experienced. And not only that, but they have the most fantastic program of internships, on-the-job training, and just likelihood of getting a job after graduation. So not to make it any longer, but my advice, research, experience, say yes, clubs, internships, student work programs, so that you have a solid idea of what you'd like in a career, and therefore from a degree. Highly recommend the 2+2 program that UA-Yuma is a part of. I did the same system, albeit in a different state, but between internships, student work, grants, scholarships, I don't have any debt from my bachelor's degree. And I'm not gonna knock the path that I took, but if you take advantage of this pipeline, this UA-Yuma 2+2 pipeline, you'd save yourself a lot of time, maybe go to college once, and walk away with a career 4 years later, a job that you love. So I won't take up anybody else's time, but that's all I got. Go Wildcats.
Thank you, Ashley. Fantastic for that.
Next, we have Summer.
Okay, hi. Unfortunately, when I click to play my video, it says unable to start video. You can't start your video because the host has stopped it. Not sure why, but I'm okay. The co-host has asked to start your video. Okay.
There you are.
Hi, and I apologize for my background. I'm at work and I was trying to do a virtual screen, and it was blending in with my face and it wasn't pretty. So this is me, but my name is Summer David. I am currently a senior at the UA-Yuma campus. My major is agriculture systems management. In the Imperial Valley, I started, I went to, all of my undergraduate or elementary school, middle school, and high school at Imperial High School. I was very much into agriculture then. However, much like everyone else, and I didn't know more or less what I wanted to do. I wanted to teach. I wanted to, do law enforcement. But I was very much interested in agriculture, so I was kind of all over the place. After graduating high school in 2014, I immediately started at a 4-year university in Arizona. I went to Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff, only because college experience. I didn't want to go, one of those people that I didn't want to go to IVC kind of thing. I wanted to just get out of the valley and do my own thing. Unfortunately, while I was there, like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I decided to get back into agriculture. I transferred back to the valley. I went to Imperial Valley College for about 2 to 3 years. Just took my time, worked while I went to school, did all of my courses to earn my associates in agriculture science. And then I heard about the University of Arizona Yuma campus because I'm not sure if it was Tanya or maybe some students that were attending at the time. They actually came to one of my agriculture classes and presented. So they gave, the spiel of what UA-Yuma was like, told us about their degree programs and their classes and everything else. And that really drove me towards that direction. You know, like Ashley mentioned, and Jessica, you know, it's close to home. We are about an hour away from Yuma. However, it's really not that bad of a drive. At first I thought it would be, and I kind of just got used to it. You know, you carpool with some other students from the Valley and everything else, but I started there, and honestly, it's probably been one of the best, better experiences that I've had, best decisions that I've had, only because I love the atmosphere being at Yuma. Like we mentioned before, you know, it did save me a ton of money. Being from California and attending an out-of-state, so to speak, college, I still get the in-state tuition benefits from attending the Yuma campus, which is very, very helpful. The schedules work with, you know, my work works with my school schedule works well with my work schedule, so I'm able to accommodate both at the same time. But just being there, I mean, Tanya, Alberto, Dr. Brennis, everyone has been very, very helpful. I love the fact that, you know, you only have maybe 30 to 35 students, if that, in one classroom. You get that close connection to your other peers. You get to help each other out. You know, you become friends, versus just, you know, someone that's in your class, because we're taking every class together. So that's very, very helpful. Teachers are always there for you, kind of thing. But yeah, that was my, I guess, transfer experience. Any advice maybe that I would have is, I know it's hard to, some people have it down. Some people they know right out of high school what they want to do. I, on the other hand, did not, as well as many other students, but eventually you'll get there. So do not give up. But, you know, just stick with it and do your research. Like Jessica had mentioned, figure out more or less what it is that you want to do. And just keep going. I mean, don't give up. There's students that finish college, you know, within the 4 years right after high school, and some students it takes a little bit longer, like myself. I'm 24 years old and on my last semester of getting my bachelor degree, and I'm sticking with it. So that's pretty much it.
Thanks, Summer.
Thanks, Summer.
And last but not least, we have Juan Carlos.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Carlos Alcala, and I'm a new transfer student for U of A Yuma. I actually went to high school in Mexico, San Luis, Mexico. And I was a little lost on how college worked and how to transfer over there. But I ended up transferring to AWC, and they made it just easy. It wasn't a big deal, but I didn't have any dual class credit. So I was just starting fresh from zero. After AWC, I saw that U of A offered a computer science program. I was really interested in it. And luckily for me, they also offer it on U of A Yuma. So just with computer science, you just get the same quality as having it in main campus or a distant campus. You actually take classes with main campus people, and you get a big community around. Everybody is all about technology and being online, so it's really great. It hasn't affected a lot due to our situation, so that's lucky for us. U of A actually reached out to me because I put my application in. I was actually going to be an engineering, systems engineer, but I changed my mind to what I really wanted to do. And they didn't have no problems with them. They just pushed my application forward a couple semesters for me to finish up my computer science. And that was pretty much it. My advice to everybody is to ask your questions. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't worry about people judging you on what kind of questions you ask or what situation you're in. They will always be willing and able to help you out. U of A Yuma has a great community and a great people that are really glad to help you, and they really want you to succeed, and they really care about us.
Thanks, Juan.
Thanks, Juan.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and continue sharing the PowerPoint. Welcome to the University of...
Next one. Next one. All right, as we mentioned that, you know, the video mentioned a lot, and even our students in their presentations, they pretty much talked a little bit about each of the pillars that we have in U of A Yuma. As you may see, we have about 16 to 20 degrees based on the pillars: agriculture pillar, technology pillar, engineering pillar, and health and safety pillar. And basically, you get the chance to pick it to see what you're interested in. If you don't have this program here at U of A Yuma, we also will help you transfer to the main campus. But remember, if you transfer to the main campus, you're paying out-of-state tuition. The point of us allowing to start your story here with us at U of A Yuma, you're like one of our students said, we basically are giving you in-state tuition here in Yuma, same as Arizona students. So you're saving yourself a lot of money, and it's a very reputable degree that you're getting from our campus. Some of these will go toward the next slide. We'll talk about now a little bit about the process, how you get how do we get it started? Okay, basically we call the 2+2 program. Eventually, we start right now. You're in high school, so what you need to do is start looking into, well, what do I need to do? Do I need to go to main campus, Tucson, or do I need to go U of A Yuma? If you decide to go through the U of A Yuma, we have the 2+2 program. That means 2 years with IVC, Imperial Valley College, and then 2 years with that here in Yuma to obtain your full bachelor's degree. You start basically, some of you guys might be taking dual credits from your high school, which is wonderful. That you're getting ahead of yourself by taking those credits from when you're in high school into college. If you haven't done so, I encourage you to take that advantage, because you're paying a lot cheaper when you're in high school for those credits that you can bring over to college, to the 2-year program at a community college, and then we'll accept those if they're transferable to that degree that you're seeking at U of A Yuma. We'll take those. So you're saving yourself a lot of money, and that's our one of our goal is for you to be debt free of your bachelor's degree. Because remember, if you want to go and pursue a master's or a PhD, you obviously need to save some money, because your bachelor should be at least, you know, done for free. If you actually take the right approach and be proactive, there's many scholarships, there's many internships, there's many things we can help you with that. So we're going to help you with that as well. So 2 years with AWC and IVC, and then the third and fourth year with U of A Yuma, then you will get your bachelor's degree. Notice that there's a couple signs: Western signs, the Western Valley Cats, Western Cats, and Valley Cats. Well, main campus. If you go to main campus, we're called Valley Wildcats. But since we actually are here at AWC or Imperial Valley, if you're at Imperial Valley, you'll be considered Valley Cats until you graduate. And then eventually, when you graduate, you become a Wildcat overall. So those are just things. And then this is how you get started. Basically, thanks, Sarah. This is the first and second year of IVC classes. These are the classes that you will see. And these are just examples for ag technology management and also sustainable plants. As you notice, these are the courses on the left side. You have our U of A classes, and then these are the IVC classes that sometimes you really don't have time to go see your advisor. But at the same time, you have this plan. It's in the 2+2 program. All you have to do is follow that plan. And those are the right classes that will take you directly to our program at U of A Yuma with that easy transition from college to university. And then you'll get that. We're trying to save you time and money at the same time. Now, another option, let's say, for example, you're taking a class like, for example, math, college algebra in Imperial Valley, and all the sections are filled. So say, wow, I have to wait another year to take that class. You don't have to. You could be co-enrolled also at Arizona Western College, acwestern.edu, and also take that class. That way you keep yourself on a pace to graduate in 4 years. That's our goal. Our goal is to graduate in 4 years at a lower cost, and that diploma at the end of your 4 years will mean a lot to you in job placements, and also a great experience coming out with the skills and the knowledge to be in the industry, because industry has ranked us pretty high. So that's an example. Now, you can follow us in social media. I highly encourage you to do that, because we have YouTube's information into Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This is great stuff for you just to browse through the social media and find out what's really happening at U of Yuma. We're always doing activities and we're always posting information, and we want you to be part of that. Even starting, you know, if you're thinking of coming to U of Yuma, start doing that. You know, share with us what you're doing, and we can actually include it, or basically you be part of it as well. We want you to have that feeling before you come to U of Yuma, to share that and keep watching and see all the things that happen. Go to the next one, Sierra, please. Also, this one. This is the app. I encourage you on this one too, to really get this app because it's highly recommended. This one has all the other QRQ codes in there. But this one has is broken down into the D2L, because when you are in classes, you can actually log into your classes or whatever through your D2L. There's US Access, there's 2+2. It's got so much information for you guys in your hand, in your phone, without even having to get in touch with us, because everything's gonna be there. Obviously, we want you to keep in touch with us, but that would be a great asset for you guys to have these apps. Let's go to the next slide. So here, I know we have like 15 more minutes. So Sarah, would you please, I know some of these questions that you guys are frequent asked questions, and Sarah's gonna try to answer some of these with the transition, everything else. So Sarah, take over, please.
Okay, so a couple of questions here. So is the SAT and ACT required or optional? One or the other is required. You don't have to do both, but we will take one of them.
And also there's a new change to that, Sarah. Right now, those scores are used only for placement and also for applying for the big scholarships that the university has. Mm-hmm. But right now, because of the pandemic, they're a little optional, okay? But yes.
So what are the eligibility requirements? You want to take that one as well, Alberto?
The requirements, yeah, basically the eligibility, most of the colleges, IVC and Imperial Valley and AWC require, they graduate from their college with a 2.0 or a 2.5. It all depends what the colleges, will accept that. Once you finish your AJAC or the AGITSI from Imperial Valley, that's a requirement that the university will take. Now, it will depend on which college you're applying to. If you're gonna go into engineering, yes, engineering will get you admitted if you have a GPA of 3.0. Okay, all of our engineering, there's 19 disciplines of engineering at main campus. We have a few here in Yuma, but we need you to have at least a 3.0. Most of the other degrees are 2.0 or 2.5, which is really not that bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you accept transfer students if I want to attend community college first? Yes, actually, that's the only option that we have with the University of Arizona, Yuma. So if you want to go to main campus, if you want to go to Tucson, you can go straight out of high school. But the way that it works is, as we talked about in the video and a little bit afterwards, is you'll go to the community college first. Some students finish all of those community college classes while they're still in high school if they're doing dual credit. Not super common, but totally possible. And then you transfer over to us for two more years to finish your bachelor's degree. If you plan to go straight from high school, you'll be looking at main campus.
And remember that you're paying out of state tuition versus U of A Yuma in-state tuition.
Good point. And our tuition is also about half of what main campus is. So if you're coming from Imperial Valley College, you pay about half of what main campus is, and you're not paying any out-of-state tuition. If you wanted to go to main campus, you would be paying out-of-state tuition. What are you looking for when we're admitting students to your school? So we are looking for some of those eligibility requirements that Alberto was talking about. But in your application, of course, we want you to complete the general education classes through IVC, as well as prerequisite courses. And those are going to vary depending on whatever bachelor's degree you chose with us. And that's why it's really important to check out those 8-semester plans that we showed a couple of slides ago. You can get those from Imperial Valley College or on our website. So you'll be able to see what you need to start taking from your very first semester at Imperial Valley College all the way to your last semester with us at U of A Yuma. So a lot of students, unfortunately, and some of our speakers today said that they fell into this. They'll just start going to college, taking any, associate's degree without the end goal of what bachelor's degree they want in mind. And then they miss out on some of the required courses, the general education and the prerequisites. So from day one at the community college, we want you to be on the right path. So how can I take placement exams once I'm admitted? All of that is online, not because of COVID, but we've always offered our placement exams online. So very lucky to do that. And really all it is, it's not an exam to be concerned about. We just want to place you into the right level that you're at, right? We don't want to place you in calculus for math if you're more college algebra level, and vice versa. So some financial questions. What are the costs to attend your school each year? So it's $350 per credit hour. If you are studying engineering, it's $400 per credit hour. And like we said earlier, that's the same in-state, out-of-state, and international. No upcharges. Will I be able to use financial aid at your school? Absolutely. So definitely if you're a senior, make sure you're filling out the Fafsa this year, and you put U of A as one of the schools that you're interested in on your Fafsa application. And then also we have plenty of scholarships, including the Bridge Scholarship that we talked about in the video. We also offer a whole spreadsheet for our students of all the scholarships that are local to the area and to the region, including Imperial Valley, and then also stuff that's coming from the university itself. Sorry, Alberto, did you have something to say?
Yeah, I was going to say the Bridge basically automatically when you are enrolled at a community college, IVC or Arizona Western College, it's only like a five question format, and basically automatically when you transfer to us, you get a $2,000, and as long as you maintain 2.0 throughout your whole except engineering 3.0, you'll get the $2,000 every semester. So on the average, it's about $4,500 a semester here with the $2,000 off. That's not including your financial aid and other scholarships that you can apply. Basically, you're paying about a semester is $2,500 a semester, and that I said that's not including your financial aid and also your other scholarships that you probably can apply to. So yeah, our goal is to help you be debt free out of college, at least your bachelor's degree.
So what are the options for obtaining student loans? So you kind of have two options here. You can go private or public student loans. When you fill out the Fafsa, if you qualify, you'll get the option to accept student loans if that's the place that you tend to go. That's more of a public student loan. Then you also have the option to get private student loans. So that would be like going to any bank you have, is it Wells Fargo or Navy Federal, or whatever bank you use, and you can get a student loan. And it's really simple with the University of Arizona. You go online through your U-Access, which is a portal that you'll use as a student, and you'll see all of the student loans that you're offered, and you can accept the ones that you want. We always recommend that you accept scholarships first because you don't have to pay those back. And then if there still is anything left over, you can accept loans. So scholarship availability, we already kind of went over that. The Bridge Scholarship is the one that you can apply for as soon as you start at the community college. You don't have to be a U of A student to apply for it. Yep. All of the other scholarships, we talked about Scholarship Universe in the video. Once you become a U of A student, you go on to this portal, you log in as a student, so only U of A students have access to these scholarships, and you can apply for them there. It's a really easy one application that you fill out, and then it actually matches you to scholarships you qualify for based on your answers. So you don't have to buy the big book like this of scholarships and hope that you are eligible for all of them. It really does the work for you.
I think the next page, yeah, I have more, it's a little more questions, yes.
Do we have time? Okay. Do you have, okay, so where can we find a list of the majors or programs that we offer? So you can go on to our website and check them out. You can also follow us on social media, which you guys hopefully have scanned that already, and check out our options.
Correct.
Academic support programs do not cost extra. So we have resources. We have a tutoring center, we have a health and wellness center, and disability resources, online textbook resources. We even rent out laptops to our students. So many, many resources for you, and they're all included. So how easy is it to find a job after graduating? So far, we have a 100% job placement rate. So that means that every single student who has graduated from the University of Arizona, Yuma, has found a job within 6 months of graduating. So we're really proud of that.
Yes.
So how do we help them find those jobs? So we talked about that 4-pillar model. That includes leadership, research, and internship requirements. So that means that all of our students are required to complete internships before they graduate. And for a majority of our students, those internships actually turn into job offers and full-time careers upon graduation.
Correct.
So what's unique about our school? I would say that our majors, the way that we chose them, we offer 20 different bachelor degrees. Main campus offers hundreds. So how did we choose just 20? Well, they're based on the job needs of our community. So we have worked with the Greater Yuma Economic Development, the City of Yuma, and as well as the Imperial Valley area economic development to find out what jobs are required, what jobs are open. And so we offer majors that will qualify you for those careers. So we don't want you to just graduate from U of A Yuma and hope that there's something local in your area. We did that work for you already. So
Correct.
we are located in Yuma, Arizona, and San Luis in our technology center. And we have roughly 200 students attending our school. And the demographics of our students, we have a lot of first-generation students, and so we provide many resources for them to help you with that transition. We know that being the first in your family to attend college, with that comes a lot of barriers, and a lot of the staff here at U of A Yuma can relate. A lot of us are first-generation college students ourselves. So we want to help you and give you the best foot forward by sitting with you and talking to you and listening to whatever help you might need. So our average class size, we have roughly about 10 to 20 students in each class.
Correct.
So our faculty to student ratio is about 1 to 20.
Correct. So we really want to accommodate you as like from high school. It's a nice transition from high school. We're a 4-year university that you're going to feel similar to like being in high school, the way we treat you, the way we keep you informed, and the way we keep you with all the needs of you becoming now a professional to go out there into the community and really, really enjoy that bachelor's degree that you've earned at the University of Arizona. So we're glad that you are joining us today. Click on the our app Q code, and there's a lot of good information in there, and it's highly recommended that you actually log into this. Also, go into my virtual sessions. Again, that gives you that opportunity to ask more questions in detail about something that we went over and you were still puzzled about. We can clarify that as well. Highly recommend you encourage your parents to join us on those sessions. And I noticed that some of those already, you probably logged in because I saw in my emails that they're coming in, which is nice. Thank you for doing that. We'll be glad to, within 24 hours, we'll reply to you with the session that you have chosen to come in. Highly, once again, I encourage you and your parents to make those choices. And the story starts here with you. This is a story coming to the University of Arizona and make the story of graduating in at least 4 years with in-state tuition, a fun university, a faculty and staff that will take care of you and really make your 4 years very productive and very friendly to be in a nice campus at a four-year university campus. Sierra, anything you else want to add?
I just want to give some parting advice to really put yourself out there and try a lot of different things while you're still in high school. The last thing we want is for you to graduate with your bachelor's degree and go to your first day on the job and absolutely hate it because you've never tried it out before. So job shadow, do internships if they're available, go to summer camps, and really try all this stuff out and find what fits you the best. So don't be afraid to ask us questions and get involved.
Thank you, Todd, for everything. Yes.
Perfect, guys.